Tonight, I'm camping in an old stone quarry. There's definitely coyotes I've been warned about, so I gotta keep an eye out for those. Got the trail cam, we're gonna take a look and see if we can catch any, especially tonight. It's gonna get interesting after dark. And I'm trying the $5 camp challenge from Flatbroke Outdoors. Once we get up there, hopefully we get up there, we'll get all tucked in and get camp set up, and then we'll explore the old quarry. Before I even get there though, I gotta make sure the truck will make it up the road. I think it's a little steeper than I thought, and we've been having some pretty bad weather, so I hope it's not washed out. I don't know, we're gonna have to take a look at this. Here's hoping that the road's open. So since we got some of that rain and stuff, I just want to walk up and make sure I'm not getting myself into any trouble. So we'll just take a little walk up and see what we can see. I don't know if you see the truck way back there, but so far everything looks good. Nothing washed out, nothing. Holy smokes. Guys, we're gonna camp here tonight. Check this out. Well, everything looks clear, and I'm really stoked because this looks like it's gonna be a unique camp experience for us, guys. So I'm gonna go down and get the truck, gonna come back. I found a place to camp up there, and I will talk to you guys in a little bit. All right, we made it. Sun's starting to go down. We're gonna get camp set up. I'm gonna do the $5 camp challenge that I saw on Flatbroke Outdoors. We're gonna give it a try and see if I could cook up something good. Also, we're gonna keep an eye out for those coyotes. And then we're gonna explore a little bit down here in the quarry since we're here alone. And hopefully it's a quiet night. Let's get camp set up. I'm just gonna keep it nice and simple tonight. Not a lot of fanfare, just gonna keep it nice and simple. Got the mattress and everything set up, and hopefully the heated blanket. I had on the last trip, and I got back, and I have no idea where it's at. So I'm hoping it's in my sleeping bag rolled up. If not, I got a little heater I'm gonna give a try. It's not supposed to get super cold tonight, so fingers crossed. We're gonna definitely need that. So this place is pretty neat. The views are really nice. I can't wait to show you around, but I'd be a little amiss if I didn't tell you I'm a little bit like, when the sun goes down, I don't know, but I mean, we got it all to ourselves, so let's enjoy it. Definitely need this. And to be extra precautious, just to let you guys know, I got bear spray, I got a bear horn. I don't want to use the bear spray, the bear horn, or anything, to be honest with you. But I'll tell you what, if a pack of coyotes come out, all this crap is coming. It's all coming out. I'm not holding anything back. I know. They're more afraid of you than you are of them. I think that's a nice place for a fire right here. I think it'll be good. Let's get it set up. I got some of these new Go Fires. They got it wrapped differently. I don't know why. So, hope they work as well as the ones I had before. Well, with all these stones around here, might as well make a fire pit. I don't really need anything super big. It's only me. What better place to do this than a rock quarry? Work with what we got. And we got a lot. We got a lot. I think we're about there, guys. I think we're about there. A couple more. I think we'll be good. Not too shabby. We're losing sunlight. So let me show you what I got for the $5 meal challenge. And then we'll take a little walk around before it gets dark and we'll make some supper. All right. I hope it turns out all right. So, roasted potatoes. Just gonna pour some hot water in them. All right. $1.79. And sweet peas, small, 69 cents. And finally, on sale for $2.30, beef pot roast that I'm going to put over the potatoes. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Let's take a walk around and see what we can find. Be interesting to see, go back in time and see who used to work here and what it was like in the heyday. Because they definitely took a lot of earth out of here, a lot of stones. We're up pretty high too. Haven't seen any tracks. Oh, wow, that is really caving in. Look at this, that's one big rock. That is awesome. Hello? Anyone here? I think it's just us, guys. Wow, we're gonna have to come and check that out in the morning when we have a little bit more time. Well, what do you say we get back, make some dinner, get the campfire going? We'll come in and explore again in the morning. I definitely want to see what's down further. We'll get this trail cam out, see if we catch anything, and let's make our way back. So, I got a shout out to Kathy. She left some comments in the last video that I've never heard before about the Cold Fire Kings. Her and I talked back and forth, and she's a new subscriber, so thank you, Kathy. And I hope that I'm going to do this fire right for you tonight. So I'm going to start off small, get some good ambers and stuff and coals, and then I'll put on a little bit bigger pieces followed by bigger pieces. And hopefully it'll keep me warm and it'll keep the critters out. And while that's doing that, we're gonna get dinner on. Grab myself some pots and pans. I'm gonna try to cook right over this little stove. See what happens. If not, I got the big Coleman here, so could always use that. All right. Well, let's get this set up. All right, so yesterday I was thinking about this place and I reached out to the owner and asked him if he minded if I came up and stayed the night, and he was like, be my guest. So thank you, John. I really do appreciate it, and I will leave it better than when I found it. I don't get why people just make a mess everywhere they go. I don't get it. I don't get it. There's just stuff everywhere, and this isn't even a campsite, so it's a work zone, so I get that, but state parks or off-road parks, all of it. I don't get why people don't pick up their trash. So, all right, let's see what we got here. I'm gonna try to make these potatoes. I've never made these potatoes before, so I'm gonna give them a try. There's one. And just a little bit. I don't like runny potatoes. If I need more, I'll put some in. I think that's gonna be the longest to cook. So this other thing I could probably just heat up. Let's see. Cook some peas first. And then add the stew to the pot. I think that'll work. I almost dumped the peas in my water. All right. I'll tell you a story. My mom, God love her, she would make the corn and the peas and all of them, and she would just dump the whole can with the juice and everything in and cook it, which I guess is fine. I mean, it didn't kill us. And then she would serve it in the juice. She wouldn't even drain the juice when she served it. But hey, you know, I guess it worked. I'm not a fan of that, but maybe it's because I had too much of the canned food juice in my life, but cracked me up when I think about it. But hey, everybody has their strong suits and everybody has the things that they're not good at, right? That smells good. Hot. Okay, I gotta let this sit for a minute. And while that's doing that, let's get out some of this beef pot roast. See what happens. Now this is supposed to be microwave, but we're not gonna do that because I don't have a microwave. I have a microwave in my big camper, but we hardly ever use it. Another one that we don't use, and if you do, down in the comments, let me know, because I'd be curious. Honestly, I don't think we've ever used the stove. Come to think of it, no, I don't remember ever using the stove. If you've used the stove in your camper, or if you used the microwave, I'd be curious to see. All right. So I'm just gonna drop this in here. This is not what I expected. That's like a big chunk of meat in there. I thought it was gonna have like gravy on it. Whew. I'm not even cutting any onions. I'm crying. It's coming along. Mix these up a little bit. So the $5 camping challenge, I think, is gonna actually taste pretty good. Again, shout out to Flat Broke Outdoors. I had no idea this thing even existed until I watched your video. So, thank you. Dump some potatoes. I'm gonna take my stew or my pot roast with my peas, pour it over top. It smells pretty good. Doesn't look good, but it sure does smell good. There it is. Like I said, it smells good, but it doesn't look good. Give this a try. For under $5, it's palatable. Definitely not steak or a hamburger. I think that we can call the $5 camp challenge in the bag. I think we succeeded. I mean, I don't know if taxes are included. This was just under $5, like literally came to like $4.98 or something like that. I was just there. Because I tell you what, I really like to have a piece of bread with this, and if you notice, I'm not drinking anything because I couldn't afford a drink, and there's definitely no dessert. So I'm gonna finish this up, then we'll sit by the campfire before we go in the truck. And tomorrow, we're definitely gonna explore this place more. I just heard coyotes over that ridge. They're definitely in a pack. Well, I guess we'll see if we catch anything on the camera tomorrow. They're not close, but enough to, that's kind of unsettling. I don't know if the camera picked it up or not, so we'll see. I think I'm gonna call it a night and go in and see inside the truck. So I just had a kind of scare. Got in the truck and my electric system's not working. None of my lights or anything worked, and nothing. So now what I did was played around with some of the wires, turned on the kill switch, turned it off, turned it on. Maybe it is a loose wire. The battery's throwing full juice. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to hook everything back up and see what happens. There's no power or anything at all. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to. Battery's fully charged. Let me turn this on. Just make sure that the switch is off. All right, sorry for moving around. Tight space in here, guys, tight space. All right, let's see here. All right, so here's my hot. We shall see. Like I said, I played around with some of the wires in the back, and turn that power on. And it's working. 13.3 volts. Let's try this out. 1 light, 2 light, 3 light. That's great. And then I have this. I said in the last video, I was thinking about using it as an inside light. I mean, this thing is super bright. So if I didn't have any power, I think I'd still be okay, because like this thing lights up the truck pretty well. I'm gonna turn on that light, save this one for camping. Let me get this wrapped up now that I got the lights on. Whew. Thankfully that worked out. I was a little concerned about that, but it all worked out. See that? All worked out well. Let me get comfortable here. I got my sleeping bag. I still have not found, let me look down at the bottom of my sleeping bag. I still have not found that blanket. Nope. I don't know what happened to it. I honestly, like, I don't know where it went. And I know it's not laying behind the bed because I actually pulled everything out before this trip. I was looking at a different way of rearranging it, and I had to pull this topper back a little bit because it was rubbing up against my truck. So, yeah, I have no idea where that blanket went. So if you happen upon Francis Slocum State Park, there's a good brand new 12 volt blanket for warming up your sleeping bag. I don't even know how it's gone. I don't even know what happened to it. So for now, I am going to call it a night, and I will pick up with you guys first thing in the morning. Good morning. Made it through the night. It's chilly. One of these days, I'm gonna wake up and say it's too hot. So let's get some breakfast, grab some coffee for sure, and explore this place. It's definitely a coffee, and I'm gonna try a little bit different breakfast today. I got some oatmeal stuff I want to try out. We'll see if it gets me energy throughout the day. So let's get breakfast started. I'm super excited to give this a try. I got a new percolator. The other one was getting pretty worn out, so this one is supposed to be really good, so I guess we'll see. I think the first things first, got to get some coffee. Pretty cool thing about this, comes with these little filters. Never tried them before. Let's see what happens today. Definitely got to check out that trail cam, See if we got anything in the night. I don't know, what do you think? Apple cinnamon's up my favorite. But the peanut butter chocolate chip sounds good too. I think I'm gonna do apple cinnamon. No fill line. I'll have to guess. Well, that's doing that. Let's get this one going. Before you know it, we'll be having some breakfast. I'll cover it for 3 minutes, it said. That's good. Top of the morning. The moment of truth for the apple cinnamon. At least it's steaming a little bit. Bottoms up. This is pretty good, so I'm going to finish this up, have my cup of coffee, and we're going to go around and explore this old quarry. All right, so breakfast was all right. So was the coffee. Took longer than expected, but we got it. So let's take a look around. See what we could see this morning. It looks like it's clearing up over that way, but we'll see. I don't know. There's that big stone from last night. And for those of you that work in a quarry, I apologize. I do not know the terminology or what kind of stones or what. So if anybody knows, leave it in the comments. Look at that. Look at that rock. That's awesome. It's like a whole sidewalk. I still can't get over the size of this though. That's why I said I think that there is a lot more potential here. Looks like the winter got to it pretty good. This building is literally cut into the rock, and then they just built the roof and the sidewalls around it. There's a giant burner in the middle of it. Probably really kept this thing warm. As much as I would love to go in there, I'm not. It's windy this morning, and I'll be honest with you, the way that that roof looks and the way that that beam right there looks, there is no way. So we'll just have to take shots from a distance. But how cool is this? How cool is this? Oh, and I hear more frogs. We'll take a look in this little thing here. Definitely frogs, no fish, just frogs and salamanders. There's a salamander right there. Definitely think next time I'm gonna park on one of these slabs of rock. Camp on here. Don't have to worry about the campfire or anything. This is really neat. Just level it out and solid rocking underneath you. Here, look at that. That's really neat. I don't see any other ones around. So I'll be on the lookout. I don't know if they were looking for how deep this rock goes down or if they were gonna drop a piece of dynamite in it or something, but that's pretty cool. Check out those cut marks. They scored into the rock. So we made it to the end. I did find a track. It's not a coyote. It's not a bear. Looks like a raccoon. I appreciate you guys coming along with me on this journey. It's a little bit different, and I'll see you on the next adventure.